What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to today's Clash of Clans video, coming at you with something a little bit different today. I wanted to talk about Town Hall 12 and some of the updates that I would like to see added to the game. Now, I am going to just focus on a couple of them, maybe my top 3 things that I'd like to see added. Make sure to let me know your top 3 down in the comment section below, and leave a like if you do enjoy my ideas and think they would be good for the game. Now, Town Hall 12 is not necessarily an idea in itself. It's obviously talked about a lot within the community, and I wanted to start off by giving my take on it. Now, I personally would love to see Town Hall 12 added. I think it would just bring a whole new freshness to the game. Do I think it is coming? I really hope so, but Darian has been very careful not to say the words Town Hall 12. He has talked about new Town Hall content. Any of you guys that don't know who Darian is, he is the Clash of Clans community manager. He has not mentioned the words Town Hall 12. Now, he has hinted on the Springtrap show, which I just want to say a massive thank you to Echo Through Me and to Cleric Dragoon for having me on the show just the other night. It was a heap of fun. Go check out them guys' YouTube channels. The link to their channels will be in the description of this video. But anyway, they run that fantastic talk show, and they had Darian on that. And Darian basically talked about blue walls, potentially didn't want to say whether they would make a comeback, kind of hinted towards it. Any of you guys that can remember, it was probably 2 years ago. I think it was even before Town Hall 11. I think they changed it with Town Hall 11 so that it was the kind of white walls that you see on the Town Hall 11 now, but it used to be blue walls for maxed. Anyway, he kind of hinted towards that coming back, so potentially that would fit in with a new Town Hall level. However, again, if it's new Town Hall content, that's not to say that it wouldn't be an extension, if you will, of Town Hall 11. I hope it's not. I don't think that's what the community wants. However, I know that Supercell knows what they're doing. You know, most of the time they hit the mark with this stuff. Think about the Inferno Tower nerf. Everyone was going crazy. Nobody knew exactly what Supercell were thinking, and in reality, it's actually turned out pretty well, most people will admit. So I really hope that what Supercell have planned is going to be worth it. I would love to see Town Hall 12. Again, I think it would bring just a whole new lease of life to the game. It's what it needs: some new troops, some new defenses, you know, just a brand new set of skills. And that basically leads me on to one of them top 3. Now, these are in no necessarily particular order, but one of them is a brand new troop. I think we need this in the game. It's obviously been quite some time since we had a new troop, and we really just need something else in there to spice up them strategies and really change the game a bit. Now, I am a massive fan. Any of you guys that saw the Springtrap the other night will have heard me talk about each of these features that I would like added or new updates. So, you know, there you go. But anyway, I did mention I was going to bring a video potentially talking about them in a bit more depth. But anyway, the troop that I would like to see is the Bandit from Clash Royale. Now, I know some people are a bit, you know, don't want to see Clash Royale troops in there, but it's a parallel universe. They work hand in hand, and I think the Bandit would go fantastic in Clash of Clans. Now, here's my idea for the Bandit. I like troops that have specific skill sets. Think of the Lava Hound when it first came out. Nobody knew what to do with it. It was, you know, it just flew across to an air defense, and everyone was like, well, this troop is terrible. Now it's one of the most used troops in the game because we've figured out how to implement it into strategies. We've built entire strategies around it. Now, what I think with the Bandit, again, I like them troops that have different mechanics. I would love to see you be able to toggle which building it would go for. So the Lava Hound tanks to an air defense, that is its building of choice. You would be able to toggle where the Bandit went. So you could make it target the Town Hall if you wanted. You could kind of gamble and send that troop in there. However, you would have to know that it would be exposed to all of the defenses, so it probably wouldn't be a good idea to just bang it onto the Town Hall. You'd need some strategy there. However, with the right kill squad, with the right placement, you could pin it onto an air defense, onto an Inferno tower. It would really broaden strategies a bit, I feel. It would have to be balanced correctly, don't get me wrong, but it would basically beeline its way without being shot until it got to the defense that you, or the building that you wanted it to go for. Then it would obviously become visible to all of the defenses, and that is where you would, you know, basically use it however you wanted to. So that's my idea for a new troop. Make sure to let me know yours down in the comment section. What new troop would you like to see? But again, I'm a massive fan of kind of customization. Again, I talked about on the Springtrap how I would love to see the Golem, for example, being able to toggle it a little bit to your own preference. So you could make a Golem that was a bit quicker but didn't have as much health, for example. But I know that opens up a whole new can of worms in terms of you know, the coding for the game and things like that. I'm sure it's not as easy as me just saying that, but in terms of a new troop, the Bandit is what I would like to see. Now, in terms of new features, what new feature would I like to see? Now, the main thing for me, and I've been saying it for absolutely years, is a mega base operation. I really don't understand how it hasn't been implemented already. It's obviously just not top of their priority list. Anybody that plays Boom Beach will know exactly what I'm talking about. Basically, you have a huge base. So think about this Clash of Clans base, for example, but there would be, you know, 15 Inferno towers, 25 expos, however it is, a massive huge base, and as a clan, you attack that one after another. You'd all have an attack at the base, and you would slowly chip away at it in order to try and get to the 100% as a team. That brings a whole new lease of life in terms of socialization within a clan. It brings so much more strategy, and I think with clan games it could be very much implemented into that. You could have a mega base clan games event, and you could even have a leaderboard. Who completes the mega base the fastest, with the least amount of troops, with the least attacks, however you want to have it in the leaderboard. It would be so exciting. It would bring a whole new lease of life, and it just fits for me into Clash of Clans. It's not like a whole new game mode. It's basically just an extension of what the game is right now, and I feel it would be a perfect fit. It would bring so much more hype to clans, and again, make sure to let me know down in the comments what you think. Darian didn't necessarily rule that out. Again, that's something he's been asked in the past, so who knows, potentially it is something that's coming. Supercell have said they're very much listening to us this year and trying to shuffle things up within the game, spice things up, so who knows, maybe this will come. I really hope it does, because again, I think it will bring so much hype and strategy. I just think it would be an amazing addition, and it would just fit into the game so well. My final idea is not massive, but I think it would be game changing for a lot of people, is not having to cook your army for friendly challenges. Now, the one thing that puts me off friendly challenges is I have to continually drop troops. Let's say I attack a base and I feel, okay, I need to change my kill squad. Now I have to go dropping troops and rebuilding other troops just to test out that extra attack on a friendly challenge. Now, a friendly challenge, I feel, when someone brings up a base, you could scout the base, or when you go to click attack, it should bring up a different screen. Now on that screen, you would then be able to select whatever troops and spells you wanted to take. It would basically save your previous attack, much like it already does in the quick train. So if you did want to attack the same base again, which many of us want to in terms of just tweaking things, you wouldn't have to then rebuild the entire army. You'd just delete however many troops it is that you want to alter and add the new ones. That would increase participation of friendly challenges. It would get people playing the game more. It would increase skill cap. I say get people playing the game more, but what I mean by that is there's no pressure to win in friendly challenge. There would be no loss to doing the friendly challenge. You're not actually spending resources. It's just kind of made up troops. You wouldn't get them troops as soon as you'd done the friendly challenge. They wouldn't be in your army composition, but it would just make sure that you could just play the game without worrying about spending your resources or your progress within the game itself. I feel participation and enjoyment of friendly challenges and working in a clan would be so much better, and again it would increase everyone's experience. People will become better attackers because of it, and I really hope that something along them lines does eventually get added. I really think that for friendly challenges it just kind of takes it that extra step and really gives it what it deserves in my opinion. So they are my top 3 features or updates that I'd like to see this year. Make sure to let me know yours down in the comments section. Again, it could be absolutely anything. One crazy idea that I've always had wouldn't go into Clash of Clans, but in terms of an entirely new game. We have Clash Royale, which is kind of a parallel universe to Clash of Clans. I used to be a massive fan of tower defense games. Clash of Clans is perfect for that. We could have a tower defense game where we had to upgrade our wizard towers, inferno towers. We could obviously put whatever we wanted in the path where the Clash of Clans troops would then come, and when you had the boss levels, that would be the king, the queen, things like that you obviously had to then take down in terms of that tower defense. It would take the Clash culture and expand it into something else. Again, that's just something crazy that I thought I'd just quickly tag on the end of this video. Could do a separate video talking about that. Let me know what you think down in the comments. That is going to wrap it up for this one. There will be exciting times coming in 2018. I can almost ensure it for you guys. Again though, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed my thoughts, if you agree with them. Let me know in the comments if you do. But that wraps it up for this one. I've been your host, Judo Sloth, and until next time, peace out, guys.